Hi everyone, welcome back to another flip through with Journal with Dolly. I am Holly and today I'm going to be going through July with you. Now my journal is pretty much nearly there, I'm not going to lie. The reason we're a little bit behind with videos is because I've had like a couple of pages that haven't been fully done. And for the majority of these Fibonacci videos, I do want most of the pages completed before I share them with you. So I hope you're alright with that. I just think it makes the video look better when all of the pages are together. Now, you're going to have to forgive me a little bit with this camera, because this is actually my brand new camera that I'm using, my new phone. I'm really confused by it because it's like really what's the word, like in depth, like it's quite a technical camera, so I am sorry if it zooms around or whatever. I've tried to put it on like focus only mode, which should just focus on these pages so it doesn't like keep zooming in and out and stuff. So we'll see how we go. Tell me what it's like. I can already see the brightness and everything is so much better on this phone than my old one. So hopefully you like it as well. So this journal is, it's getting so fat now. I mean, look at that. That's like me pressing down to try and you know, squeeze it in. And if we look here, can you see all these signatures? I mean, this is where we are now, and I am struggling, guys. I am struggling to fill it up, to be honest, because this is just too much of a hump. Yeah. So I have actually decided to not do December daily in this journal. Instead, I am going to be using a journal that I've bought specifically for December daily. So I'm going to be doing a December daily, like planning video, whatever you want to call it, like upcoming December daily, what my plans are for it and everything. So I've never really done a December daily before, to let you know what I'm going to be doing in that and everything. So I think I've covered everything. So yeah, so now I'm just going to go through the pages like I always do. So yeah, this was July. I only actually had a couple of pages from July to finish these. And as I said, I actually have finished a lot of pages in this journal now. There's only a couple that I need to come and do, and the majority of those are in August. For some reason, as you can see, August I've just done like half pages, which is fine, because like I know exactly what happened on these days, as they were quite big days, but equally I do just need to get on with it. So yeah, this day I had webinars at work, well, working from home, whatever. I had a book club call with my two friends. We have our own little book club going on that we decided to do while we're in lockdown, and it's just kind of stayed, and I'm actually loving it because I love reading, and I've not really done it properly since university, because when you go to uni, I don't know, it does suck the fun out of reading a little bit, just because you have to do it all the time. Do you know what I mean? You're reading stuff for, not for pleasure, but for critiquing. And especially when you do an art subject like I did, you end up critiquing everything that you read. So it's nice to be able to do this, because it's kind of like critiquing, but it's more of opinion based, which I do really, really like. So yeah, so we had our book club thing. Yeah, it was pretty much it. We watched MasterChef, we'll watch the football. This page, this is actually a Pip Sticks vinyl that I got in one of the sets that I signed up for. We cleaned the whole flat. We had pizza for tea, so we tried to use pizza things. And yeah, we watched Celebrity MasterChef. Oh yeah, my Amazon account got hacked. Very strange. I don't know how they did that. I don't know why they'd want to do that. It's not like I've got loads of money or anything. Whatever. So yeah, I think it's important to record things like this, just in case it happens again. Then you've got the date that you know it happened on, or at least you recognise that it happened on. So yeah, I think it's important to put those things in. Why does the sun always come out when I'm filming these videos. Every single time. I swear, it's every time. Look, you see my shadow moving around? Woo! It always does this, and I just don't know why it does it. It looks like it's going to go back in again in a sec, so I think it's alright for now. So we'll just stay with it for now. So this day, this was when we actually could see our families again. So, I mean, this was short and sweet, wasn't it? Can't see them anymore again now. So this was the first time that we'd seen everybody since March. So this is July, and so obviously me and Will have been on our own in lockdown the whole time. I'm just going to go and shut the blinds. Just give me 2 seconds. It happens every single time I film. I absolutely swear. Right. I think that's better. Let's have a look. Well, it's not as pretty, but it'll do. It's so you don't get shadows all over. I think it's really annoying when I'm watching a video and there's shadows everywhere. So hopefully this lighting's okay. So yeah, so we could see our families again this day. So Will's dad came to pick us up, and that's why I put the little car thing. This is from that Marvellous Things to Cut Out and Collage book. These stickers were originally from Megan's diary. She sent me them, but then I've actually ended up buying my own because I just love them so much. And any sort of weird little bits like this, they're probably from Pocket Journal Pam. I mean, when I get a Happy Mail from her, it's amazing because the stuff's always so mad. It's always so strange and things that I would never have, like this sad frog, and I love it. So we went to Will's family's first, and it was really nice because we played games and we had a takeaway, and it was just so nice to just act like normal, quite honestly. The next day we went to Asda, which is the UK's version of Walmart, and went to B&M and Smith's. And Will got some new Pokemon cards, and then I got these new pens, which I've just ticked in on a, what's it called? Project Life card. That's what they are. My mum picked me up, and then we went home. I just put this map of America, but it's like it's like a half map or something. I don't know where I got it from, to be honest. I just thought it looked good because it was the 4th of July, so I wanted to just make a bit of a tribute to that. We watched the Eurovision film. Oh my god, hilarious. Absolutely loved it. I do feel like they should have got someone that can actually sing to potentially play the main character instead of Rachel McAdams, who did not sing on the film. But I still thought it was really funny, and I thought it captured Eurovision absolutely perfectly. It also has Matthew Crawley in it from Downton Abbey, so I was freaking out about that because I love Downton Abbey. And then I had this little tag which I got sent in some Happy Mail, and it said top 10, fill this in, I love. So I put top 10 things at home I love. So I've just named some things. So my mum's cooking, walking Hamish. Hamish is my mum and stepdad's Westie. Well, he used to technically be mine, I guess. I still count him as mine, and we got him when I was 12. So he's like nearly 13 now, so he's really old. He's actually got dementia. So yeah, I love walking Hamish, seeing old friends, long chats with my mum, visiting my nana, the power shower that they've got in their shower, seeing childhood places. I just think it's really strange, like having that nostalgic moment, having Hamish on my bed, having some time alone as well, so not having to have, especially during this trip, because this was obviously after lockdown, so I'd had like no time alone at all because Will obviously was with me all the time, and laughs with my family, yeah. So I just thought that was a cute little tip in that I can add in. These, by the way, these are also Pip sticks, and I've run out of these as well, and I'm really sad because I think these are so nice. And he's called Kix. He's a character from Animal Crossing, if you're wondering who the little skunk is. That's who he is. The next day, obviously this is all from home now, like home. I walked Hamish, this was such a fun day because this was when my mum and my stepdad hosted Will's mum and dad and sister coming over. with Will, obviously, and it was just so nice to have everyone together. They get on really well, so it's really, really easy and really nice. It's so nice having nice in-laws, because my family are all a bit mad, and there's like a few other in-laws in our family that don't get on and stuff, so it's so nice to have in-laws that I have who get on with my family and who are all nice to each other. It's just so refreshing and nice. My mum made paella, and she made homemade lemon cheesecake, which were amazing. So yeah, that was really good. And I love how these pages came out. I don't know why they came out so well. I don't know if it's because of like the really good things I used. These little bits were from Happy Meal from Lynn. Obviously this is Lynn's cut out, and these were from like magazines and stuff. This big garlic bulb is actually a vinyl sticker. I mean, weird, but fine. As you can see, the book is breaking here, so I'm really trying to stop it from, you know, breaking. Trying my best, which is why I'm not going to be able to use this for December. So then this day I was working from home, which is what this means, working from home. So like at my family home working on the computer and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty much it. We watched Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. Yeah. This day I was mainly on my own because my mum was working and so was my stepdad. So it was just me and the dog, and it was raining. I always know if it was raining because I use this washi tape. I love this picture. This was from a Breathe magazine, so I just cut it out because it looked like me studying at the desk. I got a Greggs, so I stuck the wrapper in, and then yeah, we had another webinar. So these are like puffy, so I just stuck those in. The next day I took Hamish out for a walk, and I went to see my nana. I went for dinner, so I had to walk over there on my dinner break, and then I did the rest of my working at my nana's, which was really nice. So this is like a good thing of working from home. However, obviously now we can't go and see family unless we're in somewhere that you pay for. Don't ask. So they can come to the pub with me and we can go and have a pub meal, but I can't go around to my mum's house with just my mum there. Explain it. I don't understand. So yeah, we can't do this anymore. But yeah, my mum has this kettle. It's very similar, and it's one of them old-fashioned ones that you have to put on what's it called? Like the stove, like the hobs. So it literally screams when it's done. It's horrible. I literally hate it. And she's got this brand new modern, you know, 20 grand kitchen, and she's got this horrible kettle. I'm like, why? Don't understand that. So yeah, so that's what I was just recording there. And we got Chinese takeaway because my stepdad could not be bothered to cook, which is all fine by me. This day was spent mainly with my mum. Work was really quiet, so I had loads of time to talk to her, which was really nice. I don't really get often without my sister, so obviously I love my sister to pieces. She's literally like my best mate. She's very annoying, but I do love her. But she was back at university, so I don't really get very often with just my mum. It's often either with my stepdad, or it's with Will, or it's with Amy, my sister. So it was really nice just to have us two together. So I put Hot Mama, and then this kind of looks like me and her because my mum has hair like this, and obviously I've got different coloured hair. So yeah, that was just really, really nice. This day was lovely. I had it off work because I was meant to be going to see the 1975 in London. Obviously that wasn't happening. I still had a really good day though. I had lots of catch-ups. I met up with my childhood best friend who actually works in film. She works on all sorts of different films. I'm so proud. I literally tell everybody. We went to school together. I've been best friends with her since we were 11. So 14 years we've been best friends. And yeah, she works in film, so I don't really get to see her very often. Maybe about three times a year, something like that. She's worked on like the new Jurassic Park, Wonder Woman 2, Mamma Mia 2, 1917, all these mad films, Star Wars. So like I love going and seeing her because it's so strange. She has this like super amazing like Hollywood life, behind the scenes stuff, and obviously then she's got me who works in schools in Bradford and Leeds, telling kids off and stuff. So I think it's quite funny how different we are now. And then I got to go and see my friend from university who I haven't seen in ages, who now lived near my mum, which was really nice because I've not seen her in 3 years. So we had a walk around and we walked her dog, and yeah, it was really, really nice. So then this day I went to see my nana, and she was looking through pictures and stuff because my granddad passed away last year, and she found this lovely picture of me and him. We're just chilling on the seaside. Look how cool I am there. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, granddad. I love him. So she was kind of getting all these pictures out and just kind of letting me have some, really, you know, that I can take away and I can have in my house. I've got this one up in my house. It's literally next to me so I can show you, which I love very much. Oh, so he's up in my front room all the time, but all the others I decided to put in my journals because I just think it's so nice to have them, you know, somewhere safe. So yeah, I went to see my nana, and we had a really good chat, and it was really interesting because when she was getting these pictures out, we ended up going in a proper like mad rabbit hole of talking about different things, and one of the things that we were talking about is how when she was little, and she was born in 1941, I want to say 1941. She was born under the stairs because it was when the bombs were happening. And after the war, she was telling me, so I've written all this down on here basically. After the war, because she lived in a seaside town, I don't know if anyone's heard of it from the UK, it's called Bridlington. Because Bridlington was quite badly bombed, they wanted to like rebuild their tourism there, so they ended up having normal people letting their houses out and like letting a room out in their house. And that's what happened with my nana and her mum, my great grandma. That's what she did, and they're like, she wasn't allowed to use the bathroom. She had to use the toilet outside. She, like, the grandma cooked dinner for them every night, but wouldn't cook for, you know, because they were still on rations and everything. Like, the holiday makers got everything, and their own kids were just like, well, go fend for yourself, because like we've got to build up the economy again, kind of thing. So just really interesting, and I just think it's so important to write this type of stuff down because you'll forget. Do you know what I mean? You will forget this type of stuff, and once, you know, sadly my nana passes away, I'm not going to have that information from anybody else. So write down stuff like that. So I've just stuck this in with that in. This also says the year 2000, so I was 5 here, so that's how old I was. This page, I actually love these pages, by the way, I should just point that out. I just think this looks so good. He's also from Animal Crossing, if you don't know. What did we do here? So we had right, so I went back to Will's house this day, and my mum and stepdad came for a chat with their mum and dad, because we were going home the day after, and that's because Will's dad was working in Leeds, so he could drive us from Hull to Leeds in the morning before we started work. So yeah, that was really nice of them. So this day was when obviously we got driven up really early. We got McDonald's breakfast because obviously we were getting up early. I came back to some Happy Meal from Karen, which was really nice. Thanks, Karen. And this was the day when Naya Rivera died. Oh my god, just that did not need to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, how so sad. I mean, oh God, it's just absolutely tragic. So, if you don't know who she is, she's an actress who was in Glee, and I absolutely loved Glee, and I just feel like everything bad happens to everybody in Glee. Like, Mark Salling ended up being a massive paedophile, Corey Monteith died, Leah Michelle's been outed as a racist, she's died, like, everything bad is going on with that programme. I just think it's so sad because it helped me so much as a teenager, and now I'm just like, I can't watch it anymore because it's just too sad. Everything about it's just rubbish, it's cursed. So in here, I made this little tip in. This was just when I was asked to be the guide leader. So I stuck on these little alphas on the top, so it kind of like says OMG sticking out the top, which I think looks really nice. This day we got a food shop, so that's why I've got this little fridge with all stuff coming out of it. And I got my nails done for the first time in 4 months, which was really exciting because, as you can see, I love getting my nails done. And this was the day that I got the nails done, which were the ones that I got comments on being like, ew, your nails are rank. Okay. So yeah, that's what that is. This here, this national holidays thing, this is just because there was a company that's based in Hull, so my hometown, called National Holidays, and they're like a coach holiday kind of company. So you go on a coach and they take you away for like a couple of days. They were really, really cheap holidays. They're like £69 for an overnight stay with your meal included, breakfast, everything, like 2 excursions. It was great. And it actually went into administration, but then it's got bought out, so I really wanted to put that in there because we've been on quite a few national holidays. They're kind of aimed at old people, but I don't care. I must be an old person because I love a national holiday. So yeah, that's what that was about. These pages were really good because Will's dad actually ended up staying with us because he, like I say, was working in Leeds, and it was really tiring from him having to set off, you know, from Hull every day at 6 a.m. to then be finishing at like 8 p.m. and then having to drive an hour back home. So it made sense for him to stay here anyway whilst he was doing this job. So he stayed this day. So I've just added some colouring in. So this is a colouring in page that I've just cut out and stuck in. I think this actually looks really good. I may do this more in the future. And it's really easy to get. It's a really easy way to get journal fodder as well. I made us a spag ball. This is my favourite character ever from Animal Crossing. She's called Lily. She's a little frog. I had her when I was like 12 and I played the game before. And I've always just loved her design. And I've got her living now in my town. Yay! This was when Kanye West said that he wanted to be president, so I just wrote God help us, because as if we need any more lunatics trying to be president. So if you're an American viewer, please go and vote, and in my eyes vote correctly for the one that isn't so much of a lunatic. This day we had curry, and we live actually above a curry house, which is so good. And Will's dad actually went and bought us it, so that was really, really nice of him. Another one of them weird frogs from Pam. Love it. Just think they're so cute. And for those of you who might not know what this is actually a biscuit called a custard cream. And they're really nice, basically. Yeah. So, I don't know why it's trying to not focus anymore. Oh no, stop. Oh god. Give us a sec, guys. I don't know what it's doing. I think I've fixed it. I think I have. You're just gonna have to bear with me. Like I say, it's a brand new phone. I'm still trying to work out what to do. So then this day, what did we do here? Oh, this was the first meal out that we went on after lockdown. So we went to our favourite Live in Italy. We spent over £100 on the 2 of us because we had starters, mains, extras, pudding, cocktails, beer, literally the works. We had absolutely everything. And it was also a little bit of a celebration, I guess, because Leeds United got promoted to the Premier League in football. If you don't know what the Premier League is, well, it's like the biggest thing in Europe, basically, for football. Well, for the UK, I guess I should say, for football. So they got promoted to the big... Do you mind? Person on Facebook commenting on stuff. So yeah, they got promoted to the top tier kind of thing. So now, for example, they'll be against people like Manchester United, Liverpool, Everton, people like that. So this was a really big deal. This was just a clipping out of a magazine that I had about Naya Rivera. Obviously, the story about her dying and everything, because I think that's really important, as I really liked her. We went to Live in Italy the next day, but their sister restaurant, which do pizzas, and we actually had a really big argument, me and Will, this day, and I really hate arguments, but I think it's important to write in here when that happens, do you know? I do think it's important, because it's life, innit? It happens. This day we went for breakfast at a place called Cozy Club. Single-handedly, we literally are just saving the UK economy, I think, with our meals out. So we went to Cozy Club and we had, well, I had ham hash and Will had pancakes, which was so great. I stuck this like reading corner thing in out of a magazine and just went over it with this because I had the book club meeting. How cool are these salad tongs as a sticker? I just think they're great. We watched The Truman Show because Will had never seen it. It's a brilliant film if you've never seen it. It does star Jim Carrey, who I know some people aren't a fan of. I don't understand why. I think he's lovely. I have a bit of a soft spot for him, I guess. But it's a really, really good film. This day, a lot of people were on annual leave, so it was pretty chill, to be honest. We got a food shop because I put these stickers. I know if we've done a food shop because I'll put loads of food stickers, and these are my favourite, but I've actually ran out of all these now. Sad times. But they're from Sticky Club, and I do think that they're really, really cute. We had pizza, and I gave my friend a ring, which is why this little telephone is there. This is a character from Animal Crossing again. He's called Julian the Unicorn. He lives in my town. Blessed. I played lots of Animal Crossing this day. We watched Bake Off the Professionals. Will's cousin's girlfriend was giving me plant advice because my plants were just dying. I like to think of myself as a proper plant mum, and then I just suck, guys. Honestly, I'm so bad at it. Like, they just all die, which is really sad. That's what that was about. This one, I had some training. I called my sister. I chilled out on the settee. What else? I think that's about it, really. But I just love these pages. I think they look really good. Oh yeah, look, Liverpool won the Premier League. So there you go. I do record big events like that because I just think it's interesting to look back on, especially if Will watches it, because Will plays Fantasy Premier League, which is where you play with your friends and stuff, and you have on your phone, it's an app, and you choose different like players, and then they give you points every week, and at the end of the Premier League, obviously the person with the most points wins. So yeah, this was oh yeah, another day of wellbeing training. Did some art stuff. Really was wishing I was going on holiday this year. Oh my god, I'm finding it so difficult not being able to plan anything or go anywhere. I started a new book called A Little Life, which was massive. It was like 800 pages, and it's possibly the saddest book I've ever read in my life. It was really, really sad. Yeah, not nice. This day was when the masks went mandatory in all shops, and I just wish I hadn't done this background because I genuinely think it looks like a massive bogey. I think it's so ugly, but you might think differently, but I genuinely think that is disgusting. And apart from that, I think the pages look really good, but this just is so vile. No. This was like a reminder for me to get my dad a birthday present and send it the weekend. because honestly, I just forget these things. So I actually stuck that in when I remembered, like, ages in advance, so that when I came up to this page, I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, get my dad a birthday present. Remember to do that. Oh yeah, and it's always important to write down when you're feeling rubbish. I've been feeling really anxious recently, just for a number of things. I keep waking up in the middle of the night. I keep freaking out about money and about my teacher training and if I'm going to pass a maths exam and if there's even going to be a maths exam. Yeah, lots and lots of stress at the minute. So I'm trying to do my journaling to kind of chill me out a little bit. We went out for a meal at Meat Liquor, which were these amazing burgers. So that's why I just wrote Meat Liquor then, and I stuck these little burger pictures down, which I think were really cute. What else? Oh yeah, I went on a little bit of a shopping spree because it was near payday. Oh, it might have been payday actually. What day are we on? Oh, payday would have been this day. Paycheck, yes. So that's why I put that there. This day, Will went back to Hull for some drinks, and I went out with my friend, so that's why I've stuck this really cute little sticker. I think Megan sent me this, but I could be wrong. Not sure. Feel like Megan sent me that. Yeah, and then I've stuck this like plant there. And then I actually ended up doing a little bit more journaling just because my stepdad has type 1 diabetes, and he'd accidentally put the wrong amount of insulin in, so he had to go to hospital and get sorted out. So he's fine now, but it was just, yeah, a little bit worrying when he's like messaging you like, yeah, I'm in hospital, everything's fine, but I've put in enough to kill me, so great. This day, Will was hanging a little bit, but obviously it was Monday, so we had to work. So we ended up getting McDonald's delivered, and we watched loads of crap TV whilst we were doing our stuff. I rang my dad, which is that bit there. This day, it was really quiet again at work. So me and Will mainly did cleaning, and on our dinner break, we actually went into town and had a walk round, and I got my dad's birthday present and sent it and everything. I love this little TV sticker. I think that is just so cute. I absolutely love that. Yeah, so I love these pages as well. And then the last 2 pages of July, which are the ones that I finished recently, I think this page is ugly. I think probably both of them are pretty ugly, to be honest. But yeah, so this was, I'm just talking about work basically, and cleaning up the flat as it was really messy. And obviously it was my birthday. It was my dad's birthday, so I wrote happy birthday dad there. And then this day was, I was meant to be getting my hair done this day, but then she actually ended up messaging me saying that she couldn't do it for me this day and I had to do it this day instead. So that's what that's mainly about. And then I was just having a little bit of a rant about this clap for carers thing. I don't know if you do know, but in the UK, everybody clapped at 8 o'clock on a Thursday night for a while to kind of thank the NHS. Well, as somebody whose mum is an NHS nurse, my mum didn't want clapping, guys. She just wants a pay rise. So I was getting a bit angry here because they announced that like doctors only were getting a pay rise and like dentists and stuff, but like nurses were not getting anything, and they were still making them pay for parking at work. So I was just like, stop clapping, do something proper, you know, sign a petition or something to try and get this changed. So yeah, I was getting a little bit angry there. But yeah, that is July in the Furbenicci. As I said, there's no way at all I'm going to be able to do what's it called, December in this. This was like yesterday, so this is today. Look at that. The hump is just, it's just ridiculous, really, isn't it? I'm struggling to actually write on it, and even back here where I've got a couple of pages that I need to finish, let's find them. Here, I'm going to struggle to finish that because I'm going to have to like hold the page like that or something to finish it. so it's actually flat on the ground, because if I do that, I'm having to push down to do it. So there's just no way that December is gonna fit in this book, which I'm fine about. You know, it's all right. I'm still gonna do every single day. November is gonna be a bit of a squeeze. That's the end page. I'm thinking of making him into like a speech bubble and then writing like, man, this is too chunky, like look in my other notebook or something. But if we go to the last page, this is already what it's like. There's just absolutely no chance that I'm going to be able to do that. So it's fine. I've started up a little wallet of stuff for the December daily instead. And we're going to have to do it that way. Which is fine. I mean, look how dirty it's getting. It's just full of glue and stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit chunky. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know. Of course, always comment and everything down below. I love every comment that I get, and I will reply to you if you have a question about anything. But yeah, until then, I'll see you in the next one. So yeah, see you later. Bye.